Nuclear war, weapons of mass destruction, advocates for peace, and a giant game of chicken. The Cold War is still within the memories of many, and the fears at the time exist as fears today, albeit with slightly less of the Red Scare. Just within my lifetime, the events of Iraq, which is this one, and their proposed WMDs, the nuclear deal with Iran, this one, and of course the situation with North Korea, that one, stand as a testament to the seriousness and importance these weapons command, and they've just been getting better.
Uranium fever has gone and got me down. Uranium fever is spreading all around.
If you are a citizen of the United States, this one, as I am, congratulations on having the second largest nuclear stockpile in the world behind Russia, this one. As of right now, the United States has an estimated 6,800 nukes, and Russia with an estimated 7,000. However, less than half of these are deployed for each country, and around one-third are retired from service. As far as potential for destruction, only two bombs have ever been used in wartime, both in Japan, being Fat Man and Little Boy, killing up to 246,000 people. The blast of Little Boy was around 15 kilotons of energy, and the Fat Man, 21 kilotons. However, the largest bomb ever tested is much more terrifying. The Tsar Bomba produced by the Soviet Union in 1961, which created a blast with a power of 50 megatons, which is around 3,333 times more powerful than Little Boy, and sent its shockwaves around the literal entire planet 3 times. Understand why communism is scary now? I mean, just listen. Yeah, absolutely terrifying.
It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it.
To the extent of what we can calculate to be even moderately accurate, it would take about 300 nuclear detonations to ensure our extinction. Keep in mind that means ensure, not heavily doubt, and in a world currently almost 15,000 nukes exist, enough nukes to end the world 50 times over. Needless to say, nuclear war changed war as we knew it, and as more and more countries become nuclear capable, we see the prospects of annihilation increase, but also ironically make the world safer. If this doesn't make sense to you, I'd like you to think about what I've already told you, and about how newer bombs are even better than the already terrifying power that is the Tsar Bomb. And think about why you wouldn't tempt whoever has it to use. I mean, really, think about it. Okay, congratulations, you've thought enough. You can understand the game of nuclear chicken the governments of the world have been playing since 1945, and now know why traditional war is not only less viable, but also just not worth it.
It's the final countdown.
Undeniably, nuclear weapons hold much influence over the future of our world. Just look at the events of today. Yes, I'm talking about North Korea, a nation left to itself and generally perceived as a joke by foreign governments. Then it became a nuclear power, and suddenly it holds way more power than ever before through its nuclear development. Taking from what we have seen in the current nuclear crisis, it's reminiscent of the Cold War. Lots of threats, but no one dares to press the button. Although we have gotten very close. Undoubtedly, North Korea would be destroyed in a nuclear situation. At their current state, powers of the world have still decided it's not worth it to go to war. Although the war is technically still going on, the Korean War never ended. But take a second to think about the precedent this one situation has set for the future of our world. One where superpowers can be openly challenged by a relatively small radical government a world away. Unless all nuclear situations are handled very delicately, we could have an actual nuclear apocalypse go down, and that's objectively not good. Although the good news is getting relatively closer to nuclear disarmament is more in our future than total nuclear war. The reality is we do possess the means to completely destroy everyone on Earth. All it takes is a bunch of bitter people turning a few keys.
99 Luftballons, ihren Weg zum Horizont sieht man für UFOs aus.
Oh, and sometimes we just lose our nukes.